This is probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. I have never woken up with my eye mask like this. Like, what is this? Look what it's making my hair do. Anyway, good morning, guys. Happy Pfizer Day. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Today I'm getting my COVID-19 vaccine. I'm getting the Pfizer vaccine. I'm honestly so excited about it. Anyway, I thought I would bring you guys along. I kind of just wanted to document the process. Like, I want to show you guys what happens if I have any side effects, anything like that. So that's what we're doing today. It is currently, I think it's 10 today. Yeah, it's 7:50. My alarm was set for 8. I can't believe I woke up before my alarm. My sleeping pattern is getting so good. And look, I'm like so awake. I'm not even yawning. I've really been working on my sleeping pattern the last few days. But anyway, it's 10 to 8. My appointment is at 2 p.m. So I've got a little bit of time. I'm just gonna like get ready and look like really, really good for this appointment. Because if you guys are new here, I live in Melbourne, Australia, and Melbourne is currently in lockdown, so this is my like one opportunity to get ready and go somewhere looking like a treat. I'm literally gonna get like full ready for my appointment. Anyway, that is what we're doing today.
Special treat.
Oh guys, look, Tarbies. Yesterday we ran out of almond milk and I just like completely forgot to go and get any. Actually, there's a whole reason why I didn't go and get any protest. But last night we were like, oh my god, what are we gonna do for coffee in the morning? Like, what are it like? Hello. So we ordered coffees last night for pre-order and they just came. So it's already such a good day. Okay, it is 9:22. It's nearly 9:30. So I'm about to put some makeup on. I thought I would talk to you guys a little bit about how I'm eligible to get the Pfizer vaccine because, like I mentioned, I live in Melbourne, Australia, and if you know anything about the Australian vaccine rollout, it's slow to say the least. But anyway, I'm gonna put you on my tripod here. I got this new mirror, I think I showed you guys in my last vlog, which is here, and it's like the best spot to do my makeup because the sunlight comes in, so hopefully this looks okay. Okay, this spot is actually so good. I think this might be my new get ready with me filming spot. Anyway, I'm getting the Pfizer vaccine today. Also, don't worry about how I do my makeup because I am no makeup artist. I just do what works for me. Take tips if you want, but also feel free to not because yeah, I'm no makeup artist. But anyway, at the moment in Australia, well at least in Melbourne at the moment, you can only get the Pfizer vaccine if you are 40 and over unless you fit into one of these categories. There's this like eligibility checklist that you can like log on and fill out to see if you are eligible for the vaccine, and I've put the link for that in my Instagram bio. So if any of you guys are watching this and you live in Australia, I really highly recommend doing the eligibility checker because there are so many, I don't want to call them loopholes, but so many categories that you can fit under that you might not even realize that you fit under. And that's basically what happened to me. So I am my grandma's carer, and the other week my grandma had to have surgery in Melbourne. She's doing okay. For everyone watching, she's okay, but my grandma lives 3 hours out of Melbourne, so she had to come down for her surgery and then she needed someone to drive her back. So I drove her back and I was eligible to get a carer's card, not just for that, but because I decided to become her carer for the next 12 months. So I had all of my forms filled out, I received like a carer's card, and that made me eligible for the Pfizer vaccine. So that is why I am able to get the Pfizer. You can get the AstraZeneca if you are under 40 in Australia. So if you feel comfortable getting that vaccine, I highly recommend going and getting it. Honestly, I just recommend getting vaccinated. Like, please get vaccinated. It is our responsibility, I think, and kind of the only thing that we can do to help, honestly, everybody else in the world, help the world get back to normal, keep every single person safe and healthy. And if you are concerned at all about taking the vaccine, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling nervous, please feel free to first DM me, but second, also speak to a medical professional. The thing with the vaccine for me is that the people who make this have so much training and education and expertise that I trust them with this. I trust medical science. I've had so many vaccines in my life before. So if you are feeling nervous, I know a lot of people are with the amount of information that there is online, whether it be, you know, correct or incorrect, please speak to a medical professional and just get an opinion that's not like someone off Facebook. I love the color of this right now. Like, I'm gonna blend it down my neck, I promise. But yeah, basically that's how I'm eligible for the Pfizer. So once I did the eligibility, I'm really bad at saying that word. Once I did the eligibility checker, I was able to make a profile on the Victorian government site and essentially book in my appointment. So I live really close to the Carlton Gardens, you guys like know that, and the exhibition building that is, I love how I'm pointing as if you can see it when like I'm literally in my house. The exhibition building is where they are doing vaccines at the moment, but I was unable to get an appointment for a while. So I'm going to the convention center today, which is in South Bank. It's like right near my old apartment. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know how I'm eligible, because I did have a lot of people ask me when I posted on my Instagram saying like, do you guys want me to vlog it? Like so many people were like, how are you getting this? Like, how are you getting the Pfizer? It is because I am eligible under one of those categories. Okay, this is my little vaccination outfit. I realized that I didn't do my hair because I was like, if my arm is sore, I don't want to have to like take my extension clips out. Like, that's just gonna be a pain in the ass. So I was like, I'll just do my makeup. I'm gonna have to wear a mask the whole time. Like, how has it been nearly 2 years into this pandemic and I still do my makeup and be like, not, like, come on. Anyway, these jeans are from Kmart. This top is from Supre. This cardigan is like the love of my life and I literally found it at a thrift store. So that's that. I actually don't know what brand it is. I want to say it's like Grande or something. Anyway, and then I'm just wearing my Converse. I was like, I should wear a cardigan because then I can just be like, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's get vaccinated. Woo! Well, I mean, I will get vaccinated. You will get vaccinated soon.
You remind me of the Arizona thunder. Satisfy the times and make you wonder about the bigger picture in your life. The simple times in the Arizona thunder. The Arizona thunder tonight.
Pretty painless?
Yeah. Okay guys, I am back home. I am officially fully, well, 50% vaccinated. It is currently, it's 10 past 3 now. So I got my vaccine at 1:57. So it's been like,
just over an hour.
yeah, just that ridiculous that I couldn't just figure that out instantly. So it's been about an hour and 10 minutes now. The experience wasn't exactly what I thought it was gonna be. It wasn't awful. Like, don't be like, oh my god, are you okay? Because like clearly I'm still alive, I'm still breathing. In terms of actually getting the vaccine, that was completely fine. I got there, I had to fill out, well, I think I like have a little bit of footage that I'll show you, but I had to fill out this like questionnaire, I had to check in, had to sanitize, change from my cloth mask into like an actual medical mask. And then I had a, I guess kind of like a little consultation with someone at a desk, basically to check like how I was eligible. And like I told you guys, I'm eligible because I'm my grandma's carer. And so then after I had that, I went in and sat down kind of like at this little like waiting bay bit. And then I went in with Cal to see the nurse. Luckily Cal was allowed to come for moral support, like thank God. But basically I got my vaccine. I'm not gonna say it was completely pain-free, like I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It kind of just feels like when you get pinched, or like if you got a prickle in your arm. Like it's not one of those pains where you're like, oh my god, like what is happening? It's just kind of like one of those pains where you're like, ooh, I mean, I'd rather not. So the pain aspect was completely fine. Then after that, she obviously like put all of this on my arm and she was going through the side effects, just telling me kind of like what could potentially happen, like what to expect, nothing I didn't really like already know. And as she was reading out the side effects, I was like, my arm feels weird. It kind of felt like numb. I don't even know how to explain it, but it just felt like really heavy, but also like kind of numb at the same time. Like I kind of felt like I couldn't feel my hand. So I asked her and she was like, yeah, no, that's not not exactly something that we expect to happen, especially like straight away. It was literally like 2 minutes after I had it. So I had to go in and see one of the doctors, and they laid me down and basically just like took my blood pressure, asked me a bunch of took my blood pressure, asked me a bunch of questions, checked my pulse, asked me like how I was feeling. And honestly, like I felt completely fine. And I kept telling them that. I'm like, no, I feel fine, just my arm feels weird. And I feel like I was like defending the vaccine or something. I was like, no, it's completely fine. Like I just didn't want them to think I was like against the vaccine. I was gonna be like some crazy person who was gonna end up being like, no, F the vaccine, like I feel weird, like how dare you put this in my body. Anyway, they made me lay there for like 15 minutes, which is the time that you have to wait in the observatory bit anyway. So I just kind of like laid down there, and the numbness kind of like went away instantly. It just started to feel really tingly in my wrist, but then the tingling went away, and now my arm, well actually my arm feels a lot better now, but after the tingling went away, my arm just felt really heavy, which is pretty normal. But when they were taking my blood pressure, I was like, I'm having anxiety right now because of just like who I am as a person. Like I know I'm fine, but I can't control my anxiety. So I was like, if my blood pressure is low, then it's like something to worry about. But generally, like I get my blood pressure taken every 2 to 3 weeks when I donate blood. So if my blood pressure is really high, it's just because I'm having like a panic attack right now. But otherwise, I feel completely fine now. Around my throat here kind of feels like when I swallow, I can feel it. And I've had a couple of random waves of nausea, and like I told you, my arm feels kind of heavy. But otherwise, like the tingling is like completely gone. I feel like it's just the vaccine going like in my body, and the doctor said like everything else was completely fine. So nothing to worry about. If you get the vaccine and that happens to you, don't freak out, just tell the doctor, because they obviously need to monitor you to like make sure you're okay, and it's important for them to document any side effects that anyone has, whether they're, what's the word, expected or not. But anyway, let me show you my little vaccination card. I feel like a kid on Christmas. I'm so excited about this. So this is my little card. I hope this is in focus. You'll know I still haven't worked out the settings on my camera. Basically just says the today's date and the fact that I got Pfizer. And then I got this little COVID-19 vaccine sticker. I was so worried, guys, that I wasn't gonna get a sticker, because after I left the little bay with the nurse and I went into the doctor area, they were kind of like, okay, you're fine to go now. And I was like, okay, but like, where's my like sticker? Like I feel like everyone gets the sticker, but I got it. I also got a Freddo frog as well. She was so cute. Like the doctor was like, do you want a Freddo frog? And I'm like, oh, bless, like bless. But everybody was so nice there. Like everyone knows exactly what they're doing. They're really comforting. Like as soon as I said like, oh, my arm feels a bit weird, they were like, let's go, like let's get you to see the doctor, like let's make sure you're okay, like do you want some water? They made me feel very welcomed and looked after. So far so good. Well, a little bit of a bump in the road, but otherwise I feel fine. I think I'm gonna go for a walk, because it is like insanely good. Well, you can't even see, but it's insanely good weather outside right now, and I know myself enough that like if I just lay down, I'll probably start spiraling thinking that like something's wrong when like I'm completely fine. So I will check in with you guys maybe in like a couple of hours, maybe like 6 p.m. or something, and I'll let you know how I'm doing. Okay guys, it is 6. Oh my god, my family chat is going off right now. I swear to god, either nothing happens in this chat or it's like, can you see? So much is going on. But anyway, it is 20 past 6, so I thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update. To be honest, this is the best I've felt since I've had the vaccine today. I haven't had to take any paracetamol. My arm hurts, but like only in the spot where I got the vaccine, and like considering I got a needle like jabbed into my arm, I mean that's pretty like, obviously it's gonna hurt, but I don't have any tingliness, I don't have any pain in my arm. It doesn't feel heavy in any spot apart from like up here. I think I told you before I felt like I had a bit of a sore throat. I feel like that's gone, and now I'm just like super thirsty, which I don't know if that's like normal or not, or maybe I just like haven't drank enough water today. But yeah, I haven't had any nausea since I had that other wave I was telling you about when I was at my desk. I only had 2 waves of nausea. I had one in the car on the way back, and then I had that one at my desk. So I don't know if that was like side effects from the vaccine or if it was my like anxiety. It's really hard to tell. But yeah, otherwise I feel like completely fine. My energy levels are high. I haven't had to take like any paracetamol. I haven't had any like fevers or chills or anything like that. I'm pretty sure the nurse said if I'm gonna get symptoms, I will have it in like the first 12 hours. I'm pretty sure. So, I mean, it's only been 5 hours, but so far so good. Okay guys, it is, I actually don't have my phone on me. I think it's like 7 p.m. 6:50 p.m. It is the next day. It's been like 24 hours, I think, since I last checked in with you guys. So to be honest, I feel completely fine now. My arm though, like man, lifting my arm is so bad. But last night, trying to get to sleep was pretty rough because I sleep either on my back or like I lay on my left side. Like Cal and I have like a queen size bed and I sleep on the left, he sleeps on the right, and I'll sleep on my back, but I'll like roll over to face the window. So that was kind of rough. I also woke up at like midnight because it was so freaking windy last night in Melbourne, like insane. I literally woke up scared, and like I never get scared from like weather. Like I'm not the kind of person who gets scared of thunderstorms or anything, but I woke up and I was like, Cal, oh my god, we had like our windows open and whatever. So I woke up from that and I was like, oh, my arm hurts. And I also didn't feel the greatest. Like my head kind of felt a bit wonky, but I wasn't sure if it was just because it was like midnight. And then I woke up a couple of times again in the night. Like I woke up at 3 and then 4, and then when I woke up at 6:30, because I was meant to work at 9 a.m. today, I woke up at 6:30 and I was like, I felt, I don't want to say like absolutely awful, but I felt really off, just like super drained. I had a headache, like my head was just like pounding. My arm was so freaking sore. Like it felt like, actually someone DM'd me today and said when they got their vaccine, it felt like someone like smashed them with a hammer. And I was like, that is how like my arm felt this morning. Right now it's feeling all right, but this morning I was like, oh my god. So yeah, I like called my team leader at 6:30 and was like, I cannot today. And I literally went back to bed and fell asleep for like maybe 3 hours. I'm not the kind of person to call in sick. Like I felt bad, like even though I was sick, and I was like, I really shouldn't be like pushing myself, like I need to rest. I felt so bad. But yeah, like I just slept for a few hours. My headache kind of like stuck around a bit of today, and my arm was like, yeah, like complete freaking agony. I couldn't do anything. So I pretty much just like chilled all morning. But yeah, then this afternoon, like I've kind of come back better. Now I feel like completely fine. My energy levels are back up because they were like non-existent this morning. Like even after coffee and everything, I was literally just sitting there like, I did not feel good. But yeah, I feel like heaps better now. So I think I'm just gonna end the vlog here because I assume I'm probably not gonna get any symptoms now since it's been like well over 24 hours. So yeah, if you've watched this far and you haven't subscribed, you should definitely subscribe. Also, if you haven't been vaccinated yet, you should definitely look in to see if you're eligible. I said it a couple times in this video, but there is an eligibility checker in my Instagram bio. It's just Cal walking in. Is the parcel there? Hey, yo, a parcel. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there is the eligibility checklist in my Instagram bio. So if you haven't checked that, you should definitely check that out. I'll put my Instagram handle on the screen so you guys know where to go. But anyway, Cal is just like holding the parcel out like, come grab it. It's just a book, guys. It's nothing too exciting. But anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, drink your water, wear your mask, and stay at home. I love you so much. See you in my next vlog. Bye.
Fuck. Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why?